Thomas and Friends, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. It is a sunny day on the island of Sodor. Thomas is having a race with his friend Bertie. Sir Topham Hatt is building a new railway line on the island. But mine will always be the best, said Thomas. Marion, a railway steam shovel, is crossing a junction to go to the new railway line. An old van named Toad introduces Marion to some very small engines. They are so tiny and cute, Marion explains. The next morning, Thomas is speeding again. When he reaches the new red signal, it's too late. Sir Topham Hatt is not happy. He orders Thomas to work on the new line and appoints a new engine named Ryan in his place. Thomas is upset. Unfortunately, he doesn't pay attention to the danger signs on the new line. The tracks break and he crashes down into a giant underground cavern. As Thomas looks around the cavern, he sees an old pirate ship right in front of him. Rocky helps to pull the ship up out of the cavern. If there's a buried pirate ship, there must be a buried treasure too. Marion peeps. Meanwhile, not far from there, a mysterious sailor stands in his boat, holding his telescope. He raises his telescope to watch all the engines gathered at the new railway line. He starts to make a plan. That night, Thomas goes to rest. He's grumpy and stays as far away as possible from the new engine, Ryan. Suddenly, Thomas notices something weird. It's a boat on wheels with a sailor on board. "My name is Sailor John," says the man, "and this is Skiff, my boat. We're looking for a treasure in this cavern." "I can help you," offers Thomas. He lowers Sailor John into the cavern. "There is no treasure here," explains the sailor. The next day, Ryan calls to Thomas. "I've had a dream of you and a boat." Today, Ryan is carrying dynamite for Marion's works. But the dynamite sets on fire. Thomas rushes to help and pushes the dynamite out of the way. It accidentally falls into the cavern and explodes. Thomas is punished by a very upset Sir Topham Hatt. Meanwhile, Marion Shovel uncovers a treasure chest. Sailor John is frustrated. "I haven't searched all this time to see that treasure put in a museum." "Thank you for helping me with the dynamite," says Ryan. You're welcome, answers Thomas. See you tomorrow. That night, Thomas hides near Sir Topham Hatt's office where the treasure has been locked away. Later on, Sailor John sneaks into the office and steals the treasure. I don't want any part of this, protests Skiff. Thomas races as fast as he can. His whistle blows a warning to all the other trains. Ryan tries to slow the thief down, but it doesn't work. Thomas, Skip shouts, run me off the rails. I won't mind. Thomas speeds up and bumps Skiff. The tiny boat flies off the rails and splashes into the harbor. Thomas tries to brake, but he can't stop. The treasure is too heavy, Skiff shouts. Throw it overboard or we'll be sunk. No, replies Sailor John. Skiff manages to knock him off with his mass and the treasure sinks in the water. The police take Sailor John away. Drivers rescue the treasure and deliver it to the museum. Thomas, you are my number one engine, says Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas gets to cut the ribbon, opening the new railway line. He is very happy to be such a really useful engine.